As we get older, many people begin to notice changes in their muscles, especially in the legs. Standing up from a chair feels harder than it used to. Climbing stairs takes more effort. Walking for longer periods can feel tiring much sooner than before. These changes often happen slowly, without clear warning, and most seniors are told that this is simply a normal part of aging. But aging alone is not the full explanation. Inside the body, especially after the age of 60, the way muscles receive and use nutrients begins to change. Muscle repair slows down. Circulation becomes less efficient. Inflammation increases quietly. And muscle tissue does not receive the same steady supply of oxygen and nutrients it once did. Over time, this can affect strength, balance, and confidence in movement. This does not mean your muscles are failing. It means they are asking for a different kind of support. For many years, seniors have been encouraged to focus on a small group of classic protein foods, especially eggs, as the main solution for muscle weakness. Eggs have long been considered the perfect protein, and while eggs can still play a role in a balanced diet, newer research shows that in older adults, the body does not always absorb and use egg protein as efficiently as it does in younger years. As we age, digestion changes. Enzyme activity slows. Circulation to the muscles becomes less responsive. This means that even when protein is consumed, not all of it reaches the muscle tissue where it is needed most. The result is that muscles may still feel weak or slow to recover, even when people believe they are eating the right foods. This is where many seniors feel confused and frustrated. They eat well, they try to stay active, yet their legs still feel heavy. Recovery takes longer. The good news is that researchers have been looking deeper into this issue, studying thousands of foods to understand how they actually support muscle function in older adults. What they discovered surprised many people. Out of thousands of foods analyzed for their effect on muscle strength, recovery, and endurance, only a small group consistently stood out for seniors. And some of the most effective options were not the ones people expected. They were not expensive supplements. They were not complicated formulas. They were not heavily marketed products. They were simple, everyday foods that most people overlook. One of these foods, in particular, stood out because of its unique ability to support muscle tissue, circulation, and nerve communication at the same time. It is inexpensive, widely available, and has been used in traditional diets for generations, yet many seniors have never been told about it. Before we explore that food in detail, it is important to understand why muscle loss feels so different after 60. Muscle decline after midlife is not just about size or strength. It is also about communication. Muscles rely on signals from the nervous system to contract smoothly. They depend on blood flow to deliver oxygen, and they require a steady supply of specific minerals and amino acids to repair tiny amounts of damage that occur during everyday movement. When any of these systems slow down, muscles can begin to feel stiff, weak, or unresponsive. This is why some people feel strong in the morning but heavy and unstable later in the day. Circulation slows, fluids settle in the lower legs, and muscles fatigue more quickly. This is also why focusing on only one nutrient, such as protein alone, is often not enough. The most effective support for aging muscles comes from foods that work on multiple levels at the same time. Foods that support circulation, foods that reduce low-grade inflammation, foods that help nerves and muscles communicate more clearly. And this brings us to a food that rarely gets attention in conversations about muscle health, especially in Western diets. It is thin, green, and often seen wrapped around rice or vegetables. Many people recognize it but do not think of it as a muscle-supporting food. Yet research shows that it contains a unique combination of nutrients that aging muscles respond to very well. This food is nori. Nori is a type of edible seaweed that has been part of traditional diets for centuries, especially in coastal regions. It is often associated with sushi, but its benefits go far beyond taste or presentation. Nori provides a concentrated source of minerals, plant-based protein, and bioactive compounds that are especially helpful for older adults. Unlike many protein foods that rely on digestion alone, nori delivers nutrients that are easy for the body to absorb. It contains amino acids that support muscle repair, minerals that help muscles contract and relax properly, and compounds that support circulation by helping blood flow more smoothly through small vessels. Another important feature of nori is its support for the nervous system. Muscles do not work in isolation. They depend on clear signals from the nerves to move with coordination and balance. Nori contains nutrients that help maintain this communication, which can support steadier movement and improved confidence when walking. For seniors, this combination matters. Better circulation means muscles receive oxygen more efficiently. Better nerve support means movements feel smoother. Better nutrient absorption means recovery happens more naturally. And because nori is very low in calories while being rich in nutrients, it supports muscle function without adding strain to digestion or blood sugar levels. Many seniors worry that changing their diet requires complicated cooking or expensive ingredients. Nori is the opposite. It requires no cooking at all. It can be eaten as a light snack, crumbled into soups, added to vegetables, or wrapped around simple meals. Even small amounts used consistently can provide steady support. What makes nori especially interesting is that its benefits are not dramatic or sudden. They build gradually. Over time, many people notice that their legs feel lighter, that standing up feels smoother, and that walking feels more stable. These are subtle changes, but they add up to greater comfort and confidence in daily life. It is also important to understand that no single food works alone. Nori is most effective when it becomes part of a routine. Regular meals, gentle movement, adequate hydration, consistency over time. This is the foundation of muscle support after 60. Not extreme changes, not chasing quick fixes, but choosing foods that work with the body as it ages. In the next part, we will explore more deeply how nori supports muscle repair at the cellular level, how it compares to more common protein sources, and how seniors can realistically include it in their daily routine without stress or complication. One reason nori supports aging muscles so well is the way its nutrients work together. Muscles do not rebuild from protein alone. They also need minerals, steady circulation, and healthy nerve signals to function smoothly. Nori provides all of these in a gentle, balanced way that the aging body can handle. As we grow older, the muscles in the legs often receive less oxygen because blood vessels become less flexible. When oxygen delivery slows, muscles fatigue more quickly, and recovery takes longer. Nori contains natural compounds that support blood flow in small vessels, helping oxygen and nutrients reach muscle tissue more efficiently. This is especially important for the lower legs and feet, where circulation often becomes weaker with age. Another key benefit of nori is its mineral content. It contains magnesium, potassium, iodine, and iron in small but meaningful amounts. Magnesium helps muscles relax after they contract, which can reduce tightness and cramping. Potassium supports normal muscle movement and fluid balance, helping legs feel less heavy later in the day. Iron supports oxygen transport in the blood, which directly affects endurance and energy during walking. Nori also provides plant-based protein in a form that is easy to digest. While it does not replace all protein needs, it complements other foods by filling in nutritional gaps that are common in older adults. Unlike heavier protein sources, it does not sit heavily in the stomach or cause discomfort, which makes it easier to use consistently. Another often overlooked benefit of nori is its support for nerve function. Strong muscles require clear communication between the brain and the body. When nerve signals weaken, movements can feel unsteady or delayed. Nori contains nutrients that help maintain healthy nerve signaling, which supports coordination and balance. This is one reason some seniors notice that their steps feel more confident and controlled over time. It is important to remember that muscle strength is not only about power. It is also about control, timing, and stability. These qualities are just as important for preventing falls and maintaining independence. Foods that support the nervous system play a quiet but important role in this process. Many seniors ask how nori compares to more familiar protein foods. The answer is not that nori replaces everything else. Instead, it works differently. While foods like eggs or meat provide concentrated protein, nori supports the environment that allows muscles to actually use nutrients effectively. It supports circulation, digestion, and nerve communication, which are all areas that naturally decline with age. This is why some seniors who eat enough protein still feel weak. The muscles may not be receiving what they need at the right time or in the right way. Adding supportive foods like nori can help bridge that gap. Including nori in daily life does not require major changes. It can be used in very small amounts. A few sheets per day are enough to provide benefits when used consistently. Some people enjoy it as a light snack. Others crumble it into soups, salads, or vegetables. It can be wrapped around simple foods like rice or beans. The key is regular use, not large portions. Consistency matters more than quantity. Another reason nori works well for seniors is that it supports hydration indirectly. When circulation improves and minerals are balanced, fluids move more efficiently through the body. This can reduce swelling in the lower legs and help muscles feel less stiff, especially in the evening. Many people notice that their legs feel lighter when hydration and mineral intake are steady throughout the day. Of course, hydration itself plays an important role. Drinking enough fluids allows blood to flow more smoothly and helps nutrients reach muscles more efficiently. When hydration is poor, muscles fatigue faster and recovery slows. Supporting circulation through both fluids and nutrient-rich foods creates a strong foundation for muscle health. It is also helpful to understand that muscles respond best to repeated gentle signals. This includes gentle movement, regular meals, and predictable routines. The body learns what to expect. When meals arrive at similar times each day and contain supportive nutrients, muscles are better prepared to repair and maintain themselves. This is why extreme diets or irregular eating patterns often backfire for seniors. They create stress in the body instead of support. Simple, repeated habits are more effective over time. Many seniors notice that when they combine supportive foods with gentle daily movement, the benefits become more noticeable. Walking, standing up from a chair several times a day, or light stretching helps muscles stay engaged. When muscles are nourished properly, these movements feel easier and more comfortable. Rest is equally important. During sleep, the body focuses on repair and renewal. Foods that support steady nutrient delivery help muscles recover overnight. This is why evening routines that include calming habits and balanced nutrition can make a difference in how the legs feel the next morning. Stress also affects muscle health. Chronic stress increases inflammation, which can interfere with muscle repair and circulation. Gentle daily routines, quiet activities, and calming habits support not only mental well-being but also physical comfort. As muscles feel more supported, confidence often begins to return. Confidence in movement reduces fear of falling and encourages more activity. This creates a positive cycle. More movement improves circulation. Better circulation supports muscles. Stronger muscles increase stability. In the final part, we will bring everything together. We will talk about how to build a simple routine that supports leg strength, circulation, and balance as you age, how to stay patient with the process, and how small daily choices can add up to long-term comfort and independence. As we bring everything together, it is important to step back and look at the bigger picture. Supporting muscle strength after 60 is not about chasing quick results or dramatic changes. It is about creating the right conditions for the body to function more comfortably and efficiently over time. Muscles respond best to calm, steady support. They do not thrive under pressure or extreme routines. This is why simple foods, gentle movement, and consistent habits often work better than intense programs that are difficult to maintain. Nori fits naturally into this approach. It does not demand major changes. It does not overload the body. Instead, it quietly supports circulation, muscle repair, and nerve communication when used regularly. Over time, these small supports can help the legs feel more responsive and movements feel more controlled. Many seniors notice that when their muscles feel supported, daily activities become less demanding. Standing up from a chair feels smoother. Walking feels more natural. Balance improves gradually. These changes may not happen overnight, but they often appear steadily when routines are consistent. One of the most important things to remember is that muscle strength is closely connected to independence. Stronger, more responsive legs make everyday life easier. Getting dressed, moving around the house, going outside, or spending time with family all depend on how well the legs are supported. It is also helpful to understand that progress does not always look dramatic. Sometimes progress means less stiffness in the mornings. Sometimes it means less fatigue in the evening. Sometimes it simply means feeling more confident taking steps without hesitation. These small improvements matter. Routine plays a powerful role in this process. When supportive habits become part of daily life, they no longer feel like effort. They become automatic. This is why simple routines tend to last longer than complicated plans. Eating at regular times helps regulate energy levels and blood sugar, which supports muscle function. Including supportive foods consistently helps the body anticipate nourishment and use nutrients more effectively. Gentle daily movement keeps muscles engaged without strain. Adequate rest allows repair to happen naturally. Hydration should not be overlooked. Drinking fluids regularly throughout the day helps blood flow more smoothly and supports nutrient delivery to muscles. Many people notice that their legs feel heavier later in the day when hydration is low. Supporting circulation through fluids can make a noticeable difference. Stress management also plays a role. Ongoing stress increases inflammation, which can interfere with muscle repair and circulation. Calm routines, quiet moments, and gentle activities help reduce this background stress and support overall comfort. Another helpful habit is paying attention to how your body feels throughout the day. Notice when your legs feel lighter or heavier. Notice what times of day feel easier or more tiring. This awareness can help guide small adjustments in routine that support better balance and movement. It is important not to compare your progress to others. Everyone's body responds at its own pace. Some people notice changes sooner. Others need more time. What matters most is staying patient and continuing with habits that feel realistic and sustainable. If you ever feel unsure about where to begin, start small. One supportive food, one gentle habit, one short walk. Small steps repeated daily are often more powerful than big changes that are hard to maintain. As you continue building your routine, remember that muscles do not work alone. They are part of a larger system that includes circulation, nerves, digestion, hydration, rest, and emotional well-being. When all of these areas receive gentle support, movement often becomes easier and more comfortable. Supporting your legs is not about forcing the body to perform. It is about working with the body, respecting its pace, and giving it what it needs to function well as you age. Gentle, repeated support allows the body to adapt without stress. Over weeks and months, these habits can become part of a natural rhythm, something you no longer need to think about, simply part of how you care for yourself. Many seniors discover that when they take this approach, their relationship with movement changes. Instead of worrying about weakness or fatigue, they begin to feel more confident and capable in small moments. These moments add up and can greatly improve quality of life. As we come to the end of this video, remember that caring for your muscles is really about caring for your independence and comfort. Your legs have carried you through many years of life. With thoughtful support, they can continue to carry you forward with stability and confidence. Always remember to speak with your healthcare provider before making dietary changes, especially if you take medications or have ongoing health conditions. If you found this video helpful, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We read them, and your experience may help someone else who is watching right now. Let us know what small habit or food you plan to try first. Thank you for spending this time with the Seniors Routine. Supporting your body through simple daily habits can help you stay comfortable, confident, and active as you age.